Chicago Cubs are facing the New York Mets tonight in Citi Field for Game 2 of the NLCS series. The only game that's on tonight. We have Syndergaard for the Mets, who is 0-1 this season, going up against Arrieta, who's 1-0, which I believe is from the wild card game. I think that's what it was. Pitching. And again, like I said, the only unrealistic thing is Russell being in, and everything else for tonight's lineup seems pretty accurate.
Why is that guy so?
Sorry about that. I know his mic went out for a second. Mine may have too. We have Cubs Arrieta out to get even tonight. The game, of course, is on TBS, and there are the stats up there. And here we go. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go.
Turns. Oh, Cubs win. They better.
What? It says Mets. It says Game 7. Mets lead 6-0. That is not even possible. That's not even possible. And that's Mets lead 6-0. Game 7. That's not even possible. I mean, Game 7 at Citi Field, yes, it's possible, but not leading 6-0. It would have been over by now if that was it. That is so unrealistic. Jesus Christ. Okay, it says Mets 4-2 in the first, and that says 0-0 in every other game. That makes sense, right? But at least it says New York. At least it says Mets lead. Just pretend it doesn't say 7. It says 2, and it says 1-0, not 2-0. Just pretend here, okay? The game's a little bit, I don't know, a little bit off today. And the game is on TBS tonight, if anyone is interested to watch it, or if you are watching this after the game. Hopefully the Mets win.
And hopefully the Cubs win.
The Cubs most likely will win this game because this is against Arrieta, their best pitcher. That's what you said yesterday, and they lost. Matt Harvey went to the 8th inning.
I just said that right now.
Oh, Game 7. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
What do you think I said?
I thought you said that they're going to win, like, I thought you said they're going to win. I'm like, you said that yesterday and they didn't.
Yeah, they're going to win by 7.
Yeah, oh,
okay. They did right now, I swear.
Alright. Here's the Cubs starting lineup. You have Fowler leading off.
You see the starting lineup for one team.
Yes.
Send that out there.
It doesn't matter. The starting lineup will be another thing. I just like to do this, alright? And here's Noah Syndergaard in the postseason playoffs. He's 0-1, 368 ERA, 2 games, 7.1 innings, 5 hits, 5 walks, and 11 strikeouts. And the 2 games, meaning he came into relief from 1 inning and basically dominated, and then he actually had to start. But yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine. And here's the New York Mets defensive lineup. We have Syndergaard and, again, Darno catching. And the same lineup as before. Beautiful night here in Flushing, Queens. I don't think there's any rain predicted for this game. It is just freezing cold. It is in the 30s. It is going to be freezing. And it says New York Met and NYM lead series 6-0. That is not possible. Please fix your game, PlayStation. Please fix it. I don't like that. Little things like that are annoying. Alright, here we go. We're fast forwarding. There's a strikeout to start the game. Another strikeout, and then a grounder. That ends the inning. A strikeout. There's a double for Cespedes. And then a strikeout. And then the Mets get the first lead off of a single. But that's all that they will get. And there's a walk to Bryant. And then there's a double play. And now the Mets are up again. There's a walk to Conforto. Flores flies out. And obviously the pitcher. But then Castro gets a solo homer. It is now a tie game, 1-1. And there's a double for the Cubs with 1 out. And there's a 2-run homer, and the Cubs take a 3-1 lead. Excuse me, I can't even talk. And the Cubs still have the inning, and there's another 2-run homer. It is now 5-1 Cubs. Will this inning end? And there's a walk on this inning, and it finally ends. There's a strike at Cespedes. Yes, there's a double, there's a triple for Daniel Murphy. And there's a base hit, but why didn't the run come in? That doesn't make any sense to me. What?
What makes perfect sense? It couldn't make perfect sense. Just think about it.
That doesn't make any sense to me. And the Mets go in order once again. And the Cubs with a walk. And there's a strikeout. And then there's a fly out. But the damage has been done in that 3rd inning. It is 5-1. And the Mets go in order once again, and the Cubs get a solo homer from Chris Bryant. Is now 6-1. This is pretty realistic of what would happen today.
7, don't forget. Let's say if they win by 7. Come on, I better be right.
It's winning by 5 right now. Here's Lucas Duda with a hit, but they couldn't capitalize. There's a single for the Cubs, and there's a 2-run homer. It is now 8-1 Cubs. And there's a base hit for the Cubs. And there's another 2-run homer from Rizzo. It is now 10-1 Cubs. There's a strikeout.
Let's go.
And
I like this game.
Base hit for Flores. And then there's a double play. And then there's a fly out. And the Mets most likely will only get that first run from that first inning. And I think that will pretty much wrap it up. After the Mets trying to get a little rally. But they can't capitalize on the bottom of the 8th. And the Cubs with another hit. There's a strikeout. There's a strikeout. There's an out. And the Mets 1 out, 2 outs, and there is a hit by pitch. And there's a 2-run homer from Juan Uribe. It is now 10-3, but the game is over.
What's the final score?
10-3.
10-3. 7 runs. Just saying.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your medal. I think his performance here was by
far of all the games, this is the game in real life for the Mets to lose today. This is the game for them to lose because they have Arrieta pitching. Alright, you can be quiet.
Give it back.
This is the worst game that they will most likely have because Arrieta is pitching. He like you've seen, he does give up home runs. So you gotta look out for that tonight. I believe it'll be a close game in real life, and the Cubs will win by a couple runs.
Your scores have been so wrong each time.
No, it's not about the scores being wrong. It's about the team winning being right. Yes, I know the scores have been way off. It will most likely be like a 3-2 game. Most likely. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Which will be tomorrow. It will be Kansas City versus Toronto. And that will be it for that. Okay.